What's the buttons? It's been a minute since I did this. Hey, how are you? My name's Jive. I play Cold Waters poorly, and you guys love it. So that's what we do here. Welcome to it. This is the North Atlantic campaign. We're going to go ahead and load. I almost hit start. That would have been bad. We've been working on this campaign for like 2 months now. Does this campaign ever end? I need to ask the developers. Am I doing something wrong? Is there a mission that I'm not doing that needs to be complete? Because I don't think this is supposed to last for 2 flipping months. Yeah. Let's see. Schedule got reshuffled. Yeah. I need to start with an apology to everybody. Let me get out of here because the music's kind of loud. We didn't stream on Wednesday like we normally do, which is why we're playing Cold Waters today. I was sick on Wednesday. I don't know what happened. I don't get sick ever, but for some reason I was sick and didn't have any energy, so you don't want to see that. That's not fun. And then on Thursday, the very next day, around lunchtime, I started feeling good again. I don't know. Maybe that's just what happens when you get old. But that is very unlike me to get sick. And usually if I do get sick, on the few times in my whole life that's happened, it's been like a week. But this was about an 18 to 36 hour thing that I have no idea what the hell it was. So who knows, but we're over it. So we're gonna play, we're gonna load up the campaign here. Everything's looking good, audio's looking good. God. Let's see what we gotta do. We got, look at that, yeah. That's right, folks. Look at all of our medals here. We have merchant tonnage, my favorite kind of tonnage. Well, we got capital ship, okay. Capital ship's probably my favorite, but then it's the merchants, because they don't shoot back. Yeah, they just sink, which is nice. I wonder if that was a war crime. It probably was. That was probably war crime tonnage right there. So there you go. We've already checked that box. We've made up for Wednesday already. We haven't even got started yet. That might have happened on Wednesday. All right, days of war, 54. This is a long war. America goes to war in matters of hours now. We don't even do days anymore. It used to be years, then it was days. Now we're in and out in 4 hours and we got your president. Yeah, we're putting them in little Funko Pop boxes and putting them on the shelf. We're gonna be collecting world leaders, 2026. All right, let's read our briefing here. Oh no. Okay, we got to intercept the Spetsnaz commandos before they land at Torshavn in the Faroe Islands. Okay, somebody get a map. Why is this is hard mode. Nobody knows where the Faroe Islands are. All right, fine. Mission 1, find the Faroe Islands. Well, mission 1's find a map of the Atlantic and then find the Faroe Islands. And then we got to find some place called Torshavn, which has too many letters in it. It's probably Dutch. Those guys. All right, what about, we have a fully stocked room. Let's see what our room looks like. Let's make sure this is working here. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes in, we're already making fun of the Dutch. Yeah. I've been watching too much of the Austin Powers movies. Yeah, those are funny. They kind of don't hold up, but I still like them. All right, so we got lots of missiles. I like this. Okay, that's a good loadout. All right, let's go find some Russian Spetsnaz and sink them. Uh-oh. Hey, there's Torshavn right there. We're here. Okay, that's Faroe Islands, folks. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, this is not good. Negotiators representing the Warsaw Pact military have expressed wishes to initiate formal armistice talks. Oh, don't take my war away from me, game. This is my war. Oh, how fast are we going? We were doing 20 knots. No. Shoot. I thought he was going to get away, so I sped up for just a moment, and that's right when we found him. That's why we're doing 20 knots. So this might be really bad. Probably is. It's probably bad. So we're going to, I want to put some torpedoes in the torpedo tubes. That's why they're called that. And let's put the thing in there. Okay, so we're going to start 15,000 yards. We're at 600 feet. We're heading 340, and that's a lot of numbers, but that just basically means we're heading northwest. And he bears 310. That's pretty close to 340, so it'll be a little bit off our port bow. There's no thermal duct to save him. or surface duct to take advantage of. Scattered winds, moderate breeze. Let's fight.
On sonar, lost contact. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ooh, sorry, that was loud. How's my mic? I just saw that I got really loud there. If I yell into the microphone today, it's because I have pent-up energy. Pent-up energy. We haven't streamed in a week, and it's like...
Con sonar, new contact bearing 310. Designated Sierra 1.
What are we doing here? What? I need a little bit of volume. There are audio cues in this game. You want to play the game with headphones. There are audio cues. Okay, we're going to bring up our sonar display here. We're going to click on Sierra 1. I'm just going to put a little cursor on him. And then we're going to try and figure out who the hell he is. Ooh, what's that? That's not it. That's not it at all. He's a submarine, probably. Probably. A whiskey. Oh my gosh.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
This could be our dude. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on a 5-degree left rudder. I'm gonna get in behind him. So we've got a slight rudder here, going a little bit to the left, and we're gonna read some chat. Did I ever find Denmark? Yes, and I updated the Discord. I did find Denmark. Denmark is the top hat of Germany. And I credit a YouTuber's comment to that. I'd never heard that before. IRL in my real life, not just as the character Jive Turkey. And that is a very good way to describe Denmark. I found it right away. I was like, what are they talking about? And it's the little bit that goes up like a little Abraham Lincoln top hat. And I was like, that's fantastic. Yeah. All right, what are we doing here? Let me fix my stuff. Oh shit, I just closed the game. My bad. Listen, folks. It's been a week, okay? Give me a minute. Holy crap. We're off to a good start here. I did find Denmark. Answer your question, sir. Jesus Christ. All right. That's my one F up for the day. We're done with that. Smooth sailing from here, boys. Is YouTube up? YouTube's up. Okay. I'm just checking. I have a lot to look at. There's a lot going on. You guys have no idea what I see. I could watch the president. If he goes to war with Iran during the stream, this is going to be the best stream ever. Yeah. Oh, man. We got our carrier strike group, and those of you watching this on YouTube as a replay, this happened a month ago. So we got the Abraham Lincolns off the coast of Iran. I honestly, do you guys want to know my real opinion? I don't think anything's going to happen. We gain nothing by doing anything in Iran. There's no reason to do anything. But just because there's no reason to do anything in Iran doesn't mean we won't do it. Yeah, I've learned that. I've put my argument in writing twice in the past 2 weeks to the people that ask for that crap. And who knows it's even going to be read. Yeah. We'll see what they say. I am making a Patreon version of my talk, by the way. You guys are going to get that. I don't know when. When the hell am I going to have time for that? Not Wednesday or Friday, but Patreon's going to get a little bit of extra content. Because I'm breaking that down for you. I'm declassifying it. Once it's approved. Con
sonar, new contact bearing 339. Designated Sierra 2.
Got another contact. It's probably his escort. Up here. Okay. Let's do him. Let's do him now. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. What's this? No, it doesn't line up at all. All right, let's try this again. Let's start over. If you click the little submarine, it resets the filter. I need one of those for me. Yeah, my wife wishes she had one of those buttons. Oh shoot. Okay, well there we go. Yep.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh crap. Why is the whiskey over there? What happened, sonar? Why did he change bearing so much? Okay, the whiskey might be heading to the south. I thought it was heading to the east. Oh yeah, looks like he's heading south. So let's go ahead and let's just stay on this course right now. What's our water column? 2,000 feet. So what's the rule of thumb? The rule of thumb when you're searching is you want to be near the center of this water column, right? We've talked about this. But for everybody that's new, when you're looking, you look at this water column, if there's no layer, you want to be right in the center of it, okay? And there's no layer today, we're going to be right in the center. Whenever you have contact and you're trying to hide, you don't want them to hear you because you already got them, right? You want to be near the boundaries, either all the way at the top or all the way at the bottom. I prefer the bottom. I'm a bottom guy, what can I say? But our test depth with this submarine is 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet is dead center in the middle of the water column, of this water column that I'm pointing to right now. So going to our test depth, our deepest depth, doesn't help us. It actually hurts us in this case. We're going to be detected probably by the Victor. That whiskey ain't hearing shit. But he's got a cup on the glass, glass to the hull, trying to hear something. He's not hearing nothing. He's also at periscope depth now. The best depth for us to be at is periscope depth. If we can maintain track at periscope depth, we'd be fine. The problem with periscope depth, in the chat, to those of you who are experienced, what is wrong or bad about any depth less than 100 feet in this video game? What's your limitation then? What can you not do at less than 100 feet that you can do at, say, 400 or 500 feet if you're trying to be quiet? Airplanes is a very good answer. Very good answer. Yeah, anything above 5 knots will initiate cavitation in this video game less than 100 feet. The more shallow you go, the slower you got to go before you cavitate. That's exactly the answer I was looking for. Both those answers are correct, by the way. I didn't realize there was more than one answer. As in life, there often is more than one correct answer. So, I have to make a decision. How shallow do I want to go to try and hide and be able to make 10 knots? I believe that's somewhere around 200 feet. So I'm going to come up to, I'm going to come up to 250 feet, give myself a 50-foot buffer. Of course, in reality, we'd have all this mapped out. We'd know exactly what depth we need to go to. But in this video game, we're just going to have some fun here. So what I did was
Passing 600 feet.
I just expelled about 10,000 pounds of ballast, which is seawater for submarines, and that's made our overall buoyancy a little bit lighter, 10,000 pounds lighter. So we're going to slowly rise up from the 600 feet we were at to about 250 feet. The person responsible for this is the dive. The person who actually does this is the chief of the watch. And everybody's in control here under the sail. This little gray area that's beneath the sail, which is this rectangle, square, whatever, right here where my red cursor is, that's the control room. Yeah, control room. Sonar's right here, just kind of forward of it. So you got sonar, control room, and then radio, all right there. And then back here is like a fan room, big ass fan room where we mix all the air together. Everybody that's been exhaling all the carbon dioxide stuff gets all mixed up right there. Yeah, that's where that happens. Back here's the reactor. That's where all the magic stuff happens. Yep. Okay. So we're already driving into the baffles of the whiskey. This is great. The problem is we're driving in front of the Victor. Who is the threat in this case? Is it the whiskey class submarine or is it the Victor? I ask you. Well, the answer is the Victor. The Victor is the threat. Both can shoot us for sure, but I'm really concerned about this Victor. We're really on a bad course too, by the way, for the Victor, not the whiskey. So I'm going to go ahead and go right 10 degrees rudder as we come up and try to come to the north a little bit. I want to maximize our distance between us and the Victor as we pass each other. I'm going to pass
400 feet.
Both of these contacts, get north of both and shoot to the south. That's my plan. I'm briefing the fire control tracking party at this point. We're waking up all the principals as well. See, here's the deal. Here's what people don't know, especially if you play video games. In real life, submarine operations take weeks. And I haven't met a man yet that can stay up for weeks. The longest I've ever been awake consistently, fueled by coffee and autism, is 72 to 73 hours. I finally just passed out, which was really dangerous because I got delirious around 66 hours, but I pushed it way too far. in that case. And you're also under stress the whole time. That's not chilling for 66 hours. It's really intense for 66 hours. And so
Passing 300 feet.
You kind of reach a point of exhaustion. And so that's why you rotate these watchstanders out. So whenever I say we're getting our principals up, or we're getting like the the chief sonarman if he's not already up, any kind of sonar riders we have specialists that aren't attached to any submarine. They just go from one submarine to another, constantly underway, and just do nothing but this, what this video game is basically. That's the best job in the flippin' Navy, I think. So the Whiskey is going west. He zigged. He was going south for sure, southwest. Now he's going west-west. And the Victor is rendezvousing with him. We're at 287 feet. We're going to stay here. And we're going to let the Whiskey open out. What's his current range? 7,000 yards and 18,000 yards. That's an interesting... This is why they're rendezvousing. This is why they're coming together right here. So whenever you have multiple contacts, it's very likely you won't have a single region where you'll be in the baffles of both contacts, behind both contacts. So what you want to do in this case is pick your threat. We've already decided it's Victor 1 to the north, and be in his baffles when you attack. The Whiskey may hear the shot, but the Whiskey's going to have to shoot in the direction of the shot that they hear if they do that. And if you're on the other side of the Victor, they'll be shooting his friend. That's a better range. I like this range. 8,000 yards. Excellent.
Come right to 031 Helm I.
So now I'm going to start thinking tactics. And I haven't decided yet, but here's what I'm thinking about is, do I shoot a decoy first? We have a decoy loaded, ready to go. If we get shot at, shooting a decoy right away, probably not the best idea unless we want to just full evade. Then it is the best idea. I want to counterfire. I want to shoot back. So we're going to get torpedoes 1 and...
Actually, this is helm, steady
2 and
course.
3. We're going to get torpedo tubes 2 and 3 ready. And if we are shot, I'll do a snapshot on Sierra 2, then Sierra 1 in that order. Tube 2, Sierra 2. So all 4 of these tubes would be flooded, equalized, outer doors open right now. We would have done that before we turned to engage. And now we're just waiting. Kind of hoping we can... Eventually, if we get close enough, we'll be able to see the Victor, but I don't see him right now. Yeah. I just read chat. You guys are nuts. Thank you. Go pills, no go pills. Oh, yeah. Now, we weren't allowed to have pills. I imagine in wartime you probably would be. But going back to me staying up for almost, well, it was 4 days, like almost exactly. The only thing I was allowed was coffee and then meals. I didn't even take a shower for 4 days, which was, for a sonarman, that's a long time. For a submariner, that's not a long time at all. But sonarmen, we like our showers a lot. They call us shower techs for a reason. We like our fresh water and our Head and Shoulders shampoo. It smells good. Lavender. So, I like that. But yeah, for 4 days, so the only thing I could have was coffee. You don't bring any... well, used to not be bringing any energy drinks underway, mostly because those are canned and they're carbonated. And as silly as this sounds, that's atmosphere contaminant, which is ridiculous. It's also just not... I know people that brought Cokes underway, so it was still done, but it was just not allowed. It wasn't official, let's put it that way. But yeah, canned Coke. I can remember this one guy, and this was on a fast boat where you don't have a lot of storage. It was halfway night. We're like 60 days into a mission. And he breaks out a red can of Coca-Cola, 2 crew's mess to have with his dinner. Yeah. And everybody watched him drink that whole can by himself. And he was sucking it up too. I was like, yeah, that's a bold move. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get pummeled. So, It still happened, even though it's not allowed. The one thing I did allow myself, this is like anytime I was underway, I never really followed the rules with shaving cream. I always brought a can of shaving cream. It was a small can, a little travel size. But technically that's not allowed either because it's compressed canister. Probably an atmospheric contaminant as well. Because back then, the Barbasol had like CFCs in it. It was eating the ozone. God knows what that was doing the seals to the reactor, right? So that wasn't allowed, but I brought it anyway. So, some guys would bring the little soap and the little whisk brush, and you would like get it wet and whisk it, and that would make shaving cream or shaving soap, I think they called it. Yeah. Now, lucky me, I don't grow hair on my face, so I don't have to shave that often. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, one day I'll go through puberty, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hey, there he is. That's him. He's over there. Look at him. He's so cute. He's adorable. I wish he would hurry up so we could shoot him. You're going too slow, sir. Come on. Now, I came to this course to go to 10 knots. What is this range? You know what? What's total background noise? I could probably go to 10 knots. Let's do it. Let's try 10 knots. Head 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Huh? Is he gonna shoot?
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Okay, he did. I'm getting ready to shoot. That's what this is right here. I will hammer the right mouse button if he goes active on us. Okay. He didn't hear us accelerate to 10 knots, so we're fine. Everything's fine. Can only the whiskey deploy Spetsnaz? No. The Victor could do it. I think in this game it's whiskey mostly. Actually, in this video game, that's one of the only thing the whiskey's good for. You wouldn't send the whiskey out to attack anything. It can't keep up with anything. It's literally their oldest diesel boat. It is a World War II German design that the Russians just copied and used after World War II. It was the beginning of their submarine program. They probably had some earlier versions, but the whiskey's like where it all kind of starts. And then from there they go to what? Juliet. What else do they have? I don't know my old Soviet whiskeys as well as I used to. I prefer Kentucky whiskey, sir. Oh God, this is actually a good course. I'm not in his baffles, but I could shoot him. If we're gonna shoot, we're gonna have to evade like right away. So maybe we get out to like 10,000 yards and then shoot him. Maybe we do that. Now this is something that's important. The threat is the Victor 1. We got to shoot him first to survive. But the mission is to sink the whiskey. Yep. So we can't let the whiskey get away. Look how far he is. He's like 15, 20,000 yards out here. Yeah, 15,000 yards. Now, honestly, I think he's right here. I think he's around 10. I think the Victor is literally driving to him right now is what I think is happening, which would put him like right about there. Our sonar range is just not correct. So we probably should evade to the west, like northwest. We wouldn't evade towards them. That would be dumb. But evade it. Shit. Snapshot tube 2 bearing on CR2.
Shoot tube 2.
You don't give him a bearing. Just give him CR number. Generated bearing shots. Right
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2.
Torpedo evasion,
sonar. Launch
cut the
transient
wires.
from
Post launch
Sierra
tube 2
2.
deep 3. That's right. Full dive on planes.
Con sonar.
1,000
we are
feet, sir.
cavitating. Con sonar.
Here we
Lost.
go.
Passing 300 feet.
These are the
Con
good
fire
times.
control, we've lost the wire.
Yeah. Saving some taxpayer
Passing
dollars.
400 feet.
Be able to recycle the rest of that wire.
Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar.
Let's
no longer
go.
cavitating.
Let's go deep.
Passing 700 feet.
All the way down, baby. All the way
Passing
down.
800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
That's what we do. Where's my boy at? There he is.
Come right to 061 helm I. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Con helm.
He's in the baffles. All right, let's figure out what we're doing here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
It's like one shot's going shallow. Oh no, that's coming after us. Okay.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
So we have 1, 2, 3 incoming weapons. Let's check my stores real quick. We still have 15 weapons. Okay. Because there's peace talks going on, it's likely we're going to get the final mission of the campaign this stream. It's likely, as long as we don't screw up. Yeah, I almost said that too early. I might have jinxed
Con,
this.
torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
So that would be the whiskey, I think, shot those. How far away was that? 16,000 yards. All right, let's go ahead and head south here. I can't let him get away.
Come right to 182. Helm I. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 247. Come left to 137. Helm I. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2.
Alright, so the whiskey's
con,
in trouble.
Helm, steady course.
Con,
Actually, if we get the
torpedo
whiskey,
room,
I can
tube 3 ready.
I can turn back to the east. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Come left to 080. Helm I.
I think we're going to get a kill on the whiskey.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 250.
We might get both of them.
Con sonar lost contact. Con helm, steady course.
We might get both, boys.
Come left to 076. Helm I.
So what I'm doing now, I'm staying
Con,
ahead of my decoy.
helm, steady course.
Waiting to see if any of these get a hit. If we get explosion in the baffles, we'll do some BDA. Make sure we got it right. Make sure we got our targets. That's range gating.
Con sonar lost contact.
Kill.
Sierra 1, last bearing 259. Contact breaking up.
Range gating again.
Con sonar lost
We got them
contact.
both!
Sierra
They're both
2,
dead!
last bearing
Take that, communism!
252. Contact breaking up.
Yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, I cast Lockheed Martin on thee! Jesus Christ, what a
Come
shot.
left to 074. Helm I. Con helm.
This is
steady
why we
course.
won the Cold War. Don't make us win World War III, motherfuckers. Shooting fucking Curry 3-pointers from downtown. I don't know basketball. I hope that made sense. All right, now all we're waiting for is these torpedoes to run out of fuel. That's one. That's two. Come on, baby. That's three. Okay.
Come right to 196. Helm I.
We're going to turn back around. We're going to regain the contacts.
Make turns for 10 knots. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
They might be too far away. Yeah, 21,000 yards.
Helm, steady course.
Let's see if...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 260.
Oh, what happened? Oh, did you get an ad cap? Is that what happened? Oh. Well, we can, we got the whiskey. We don't have the Victor. I'm not sure why the Victor's sunk is quieter than the whiskey being sunk, but it is. But we know we did the mission. So let's get out of here and now see what the peace talks do. Because now that we did this and the peace talks are underway, this might trigger the end of the game. Possibly. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Red sub sunk. Pentagon today reveals several Soviet submarines. I would have said a pair, but, you know, I'll take credit for several. Okay, recon overflight showed large force of enemy landing ships. So Russia's not that interested in peace, apparently, because they're mustering a amphibious assault on something. Amphibious landing at Andoya. That better not be in the Faroe Islands again. Well, at least we know where the Faroe Islands are now. So, okay. I hope it's in the Faroe Islands. Bring me the Faroe Island chart. Okay, Andoya. Our mission 1, get the map. Mission 2, find Andoya. Oh, it's in Norway. If I just kept reading. That's not a period, that's a comma. Okay. Andoya, Norway. I know where Norway's at. I've been there. It's a nice country. Very nice. Big fan of Norway. All right, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Now, we're going to go up against an amphibious invasion, so probably a lot of surface ships. So I'm thinking that we'll knock out a couple escorts with tomahawks, and then we'll evade and go from there and see how we do. Okay, you guys ready? I think we're ready. Let's do this. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Let's sneak up on this guy first. Yeah, we're sneaking. We're sneaking. Where's he at? Oh, that might be him up there. Okay. Well, here's Andoya. At least I know where Andoya is at. We're right here. I'll tell you what, let's go up here and get Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper's hanging out. It's probably a diesel boat. Oh. Okay, good. We're at periscope depth. This is gonna be a submarine contact. So putting torpedoes back in the torpedo tubes as God intended. All right, we have new sonar contact bearing 018. We're on course 090 essentially. Periscope depth, copy the broadcast, talking to the big man on the red phone. And we have a weak surface duct with a layer at 217 feet. Let's go.
Con sonar lost contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Man, don't you be telling me about losing the contact the moment we start, sonar.
Raise the ESM mast.
Let's raise ESM, see if we can get any radars out there. Nope.
Lower the ESM mast.
Okay, fine. All right, so we do have one iceberg, 2 icebergs. There's one right there to the what? Northwest. Another one to the southwest. So basically behind us. Okay. All right, so we said his bearing was what? Basically 020. Let's take a look at our water column. What can we do to improve our chances of detection? Well, here we have 1,000 feet of water, and we have a layer at 200 feet. This is fantastic. I'm so glad the game did this to us. Because now what we're going to do is figure out where is the best place to search in this environment. Completely different than our previous environment. So we're going to take total water depth, 1,000 feet, and subtract layer depth from that. We'll make it, we'll say 220 feet. So the total water depth is 780 feet between the layer and the bottom, right? 780. What's half of that? So it's 350 plus 30, right? 350 plus 30? Plus 15? Yeah, plus 15. So we'll say 330. Yeah, we'll say 400 feet, right? So we'll take layer depth plus 400? Yeah, we'll go down to like 550. So what you want to do is reach the halfway point between total water depth and the layer. That middle part is where you want to be if you're looking. We lost contact. We have a total ray. We go down to that depth, we're going to regain contact guaranteed. Guaranteed. I guarantee. Here, I'm not even going to. I'm going to tell the computer to do it, so you don't think I'm doing some kind of trickery. Make your depth 550 feet.
Make depth 550 feet. Dive I.
Good man, good man. And I'm going to leave it up on the screen. I'm not going to touch any keys. And we're going to regain him. He'll be 020-ish. Promise. Trust. Trust in the science and the math. And the autism. I can also read some chat now, finally. How you doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Your biggest F-up on the amphib landing was launching missiles and decoys? Yeah, I've done that before. Yes, if you emergency blow in this game, you go to the surface as you should, but it won't let you dive again, which is the dumbest thing. Like, eventually, if you stay on the surface for like 10 minutes or something of real time, it'll let you dive. But it's kind of silly. But yeah, I fat fingered the emergency blow button before. Andoya's nothing worth saying. Andoya? Am I saying it wrong? It's spelled Andoya, but well, I've learned with our other languages, how it's spelled may have nothing to do with how it's said. Hence the French. Those motherfuckers. Oh, Iceland. You ever been to Iceland? They just throw letters on street signs and call it a town. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Iceland. What the hell language is that? They're like, put all the letters in the alphabet on that sign over there. That's the name of the town now. Oh, crap. Okay, something I failed to consider, and I just saw it. If you look over on the depth display over there, folks, you will see that it says 110 decibels, or 101. That means we're not going to be able to hear anything. So even though we're getting down to the best depth, and we may still gain them, I don't know, because it's so loud, because the fish are in a frenzy, it's spring break, they're having a party, they're kicking up a bunch of noise, getting it on, making new fish for all of us to catch and eat at Red Lobster. So that's a big problem. Our detection range is going to be very short. So the key to this, the solution to this problem where ambient noise, background noise is so loud, is to make more noise than the background is. How do you do that? How does sonar make more noise than the ocean makes? I can tell you how. You power up units 105 through 111. Yeah, the amplifiers there in CSE, Combat Systems Equipment Space. That's what you do. It gets a little warm in there. It's a little bit forward to the exo stateroom. Usually there's some radio man or ET hanging out over there. Off watch.
Feet, dive by.
And around him, all the cabinets that are about 5.5 feet high, full of amplifiers, old school, solid state because it doesn't break, amplifiers begin humming. And that's just us, the sonar men, getting ready to put on the loudest damn concert ever. We're about to make some noise. We're about to hit the button. We're putting the keys in. We're simultaneously turning it to let the power from the reactor go to the sonar sphere. We're lifting that big plexiglass cover. We got permission from the captain. He's taking his lanyard off and giving it to the sonar supervisor, who's then plugging it in and turning it on. So some knucklehead doesn't do it on accident again. And that now he's got permission to go active. And that's what we're going to do.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
And now we're going to get a contact.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Shoot that motherfucker! I don't care how far away he is. Shoot him! I report procedures. Oh shit. Go.
Make turns for 10 knots. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Nip the weapon. Nip the weapon. Nip the weapon right now. Oh shit. Okay. Hit the decoy.
Shoot 2-1. Aye,
He's
sir.
really close. It's time to go. We need to
Con
leave.
sonar, we are cavitating.
Yep. Let's go. Right full rudder, buddy.
Con, fire control. We've lost the
It
wire.
is time to be departing.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Whew. Whew.
Passing 700 feet.
700 feet. Let us go. Let us go. Oh, it's time to cook.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
Yeah, oh, I ain't gonna
0,
stop. I ain't gonna help
1,
you.
3.
Nah. Nah, dude. He's back there launching noisemakers and panicking. It's too late. Oh shit, he shot again. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Huh. Why do we have 5
sonar,
torpedoes coming at
noisemaker,
us?
bearing 0, 0, 9.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Oh, it almost got... Okay. I was a little concerned. I was a little concerned. But everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for.
It almost
3,
got interesting.
3
We
knots.
wouldn't want that. It almost was fun. Oh, are we running to that iceberg? No. I'd love to use the icebergs just one
Con
time.
sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0, 0, 4.
Who's over there? Is that a weapon?
Con sonar, lost contact.
Got him.
Sierra 1, last bearing
Got
0, 0, 4. Come left to 0, 9, 8. Helm
We got
high.
him, boys. We got him. Take a little bit of a gamble here, but let's see what happens.
Con, helm, steady course.
What is that? Okay. There's still an extra torpedo out there that I don't know about. I'm not sure what that one's doing. Or even who shot it. Is there a second submarine out here? I think that one's doing circles. Okay, all 3 torpedoes going after the decoy. That's fine. That's our target. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. We still have no idea what it was. It was an active return and we shot it. I did make sure there was no surface ships up there, okay? I mean, it wasn't... Yeah, there's a torpedo over here. What the hell? I'm just curious. We gotta get a classification on. We need to...
Come left to.
I gotta tell
0,
the Admiral who we
4,
sank.
7. Helm high.
I just don't want to drive too close to that weapon. Hey, France is in the chat. How you doing, France?
Con, helm, steady course.
I have to give France a compliment. I do. I make fun of France a lot, as they deserve, as God intended. But France is actually doing really good in the shipbuilding category. You guys have a company called Naval Group that for years has been making outstanding stuff consistently. Kind of showing us up even here in the States. So good job, France, making a lot of good ships and submarines.
Come left to 0, 1, 7. Helm aye.
We did yank the Barracuda contract out from under your feet with a little rug pull. I don't feel bad about that. You guys know what you did.
Steady course.
You deserve that one. But I will compliment your shipbuilding. You guys have your act together over there. And the Italians, surprisingly. What's going on with Italy and Spain making ships? Yeah, with Spain's Navantia shipyard company. And what's the Italian one? The name escapes me. You guys are doing good, though. Keep it up. Gonna need those ships probably soon. Oh, and some big news dropped last night. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this happened a month ago. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, we are not going to decommission any more of our LCS. So we have 28 remaining. We were going to go down to 21 before reevaluating to go down to 0. So we're going to stay at 28 now. So all decommissionings of the LCS class have been suspended, not canceled, suspended, because we're going to use the mission bay of both the Freedom class and the Independence class. Those together make the LCS class for drone warfare. That is the new mission of the Littoral Combat Ship, is to support drone operations.
336, helm
so
aye.
Not only launching them, but retrieving ones that they don't launch and maintaining them. Refueling, rearming, recharging, whatever it takes. Yeah, drone warfare. The LCS ship is going to become a drone warfare ship. That's actually a smart move. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that mission fits the LCS because of that mission bay, which is a hangar. Think of it as an aircraft hangar. They call it a mission bay. Mission something. Mission support module. It's got a fancy name so they can charge extra for it. Yeah.
Come left 2, 3,
It's a flipping
2,
helicopter
9,
hangar.
helm aye.
Anyway, so that dropped last night.
Helm.
I don't know when that decision was made, but I was told last night, the same with everybody else. It wasn't just me. It went public last night. Is that an alpha? No way. Oh, it's in November. I think it's in November. Let's see when we get close. Only reason why I'm doing this is I just want to see what kind of submarine this was. I got to put it in the report. I can't just be like, yeah, we sunk something. We're not sure what it was. Might have been a whale. I want tonnage. Tonnage. We don't get tonnage if we don't know what it is. I want big numbers on my screen popping. Who wins the Super Bowl? I don't know. Who's in the Super Bowl? I honestly, and I'm embarrassed as an American to not know this, but who was playing in the Super Bowl this year? I have no idea. I really don't.
Come left 2.
I know
3,
the
2,
Patriots
7,
were in the
helm
playoffs.
aye.
That did make
helm,
news.
Steady course.
Drone carrier. Yeah, drone carrier implies something else, like a lot of drones. But I wouldn't be surprised if the LCS does get a new designation eventually.
Come left 2, 3, 2,
And
5,
I'm told,
helm aye. Con,
you know,
helm,
and this is from
steady
one
course.
source, so I don't know if it's true, but I've been told that they addressed the Independence tri-hull design, trimaran design, where it was breaking apart in high sea states. I've been told that that's been addressed. That doesn't mean it's been fixed. That's the thing. So, I don't know. If it's a design flaw, I don't know how you can fix it. That might be a whiskey. What is this? Let's slow down and get a con.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering
oh, it's a
aye.
Ming? What's the oh, Romeo. The Ming is the Chinese version of the Romeo. Okay. If I don't put a classification on it, we won't get credit for it, so give me a second while we slow down and regain. Oh, there we go, 5 knots.
Make turns for 5
Did somebody
knots.
say
Maneuvering
Seahawks
aye.
and Patriots? Oh, wow. So the Patriots did make it all the way. I'm kind of surprised. Wow. I have no idea of anybody who plays on the Patriots. Last time the Patriots played a football game, they had Bill Belichick as the head coach, and he hasn't been in the NFL for a while. It's been a minute. He's got a new girlfriend now, though.
Maneuvering, making turns for 5
Weird.
knots.
I don't judge. I mean, everybody can make their own decisions. Love is love, right? That's what I always say. Love is love. Wait a second. He's not off our bow. He is definitely off our port side. So this position on the map is wrong.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Yeah, we won't get a return off him because he's dead, will we? Ah, crap. We're not going to get credit for this guy. Oh, wait, he's right here.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh, shit, there's a second submarine. Shoot him.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Shoot 2-1. We accidentally found his compatriot.
Con sonar,
Let's play Marco Polo with this knucklehead. I need a range sonar. I need a range.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Okay, I turned the torpedo active. I turned our mainframe off. Because in this scenario, that makes more sense. He just shot. Oh, crap. Where was that? He's really far away. All right, let's flip to 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots.
That's noisy, sorry.
Maneuvering eye. Con, maneuvering.
Stop making so much racket, you're dead.
For 10 knots.
You know what? Yeah, there he is. He's evading to the south. So, just trying to keep our torpedo on the right bearing. Wow.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0.
Yes, okay,
8,
put him
9.
on there. Okay, cut that wire. Let's get out of here.
Make turns for 3 knots.
Get out of here.
Maneuvering eye.
Left full rudder. Iceberg. Let's go to the iceberg. I want to do something fancy with the iceberg.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Excellent, yes.
Passing 800 feet.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 094.
Got him. He just exploded. Alright, we need to get as close to the bottom as possible without lawn darting this thing. I keep looking over to the side because my depth indicator's over there, folks. That's why I'm looking at that. That's where I see my depth. I don't know why this one's so much closer to us than the other ones. That's why I'm turning now.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Okay, we're at flank speed finally. Took our time getting there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's all fine.
Passing 900 feet.
Okay. It's about as deep as I'm comfortable being right here. See how close is he? Just trying to outrun him at this point. So I could probably go around him. What's the range to that? We don't know. Probably best to stay on this course. I would like to swing back around. Let's try it.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yep. We'll try and pull the handbrake on this thing. Okay, cool.
Con, knuckle formed.
Needed to get a really good thumbnail. He's taking a selfie. Alright, well, we're not going to ever know what that guy was. All we know is we sank him. Oh, 2 Romeos. See how we didn't get credit for being sunk even though we did sink it? So it's undetected. Okay, let's do that. Oh boy. There they are. Let me go ahead and I want to put the missiles in the missile room. Let's go here. Let's open this up. So I'm going to do something bold because we really don't need these missiles anymore. What's their range? 25,000 yards away. I think we can do this. I can go full stupid on him. Are we at periscope depth? We are. I'm going to shoot a fleet from periscope depth using radar bearings. This is not recommended. Do not do this at home or unsupervised by a licensed professional. Let's go.
On sonar, new contact.
Raise the
bearing.
mast! Periscope.
Raise the radar mast.
Holy shit, that's... Uh-oh. Oh, fudge.
Con sonar, master 1 is classified
What the
as
fuck?
escort.
Why is the helicopter starting right overhead?
Shoot 2-3.
I don't know.
Aye, sir. Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
I don't know.
Shoot 2-4.
Okay, mercy
Aye,
deep.
sir.
Emergency deep, motherfucker.
Make turns for con sonar, torpedo in the water,
Yep,
torpedo in the
we're
water,
screwed.
bearing 2, 2, 1.
Oh, where's the torpedo at?
Con sonar,
Alpha rudder.
Passing 100 feet.
Everybody's dead.
con sonar, lost contact. Master 4, last bear.
Passing 200 feet.
We're gonna need the decoy.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet.
Keep that rudder on.
Passing
Whatever you do,
500 feet.
do not change the rudder.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
Ugh.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Up, 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 up. Left full rudder.
Passing
Keep the rudder on, I
1,100
said.
feet.
Holy shit. Okay. Listen. Everything is beautiful. I'm drawing hearts. I'm drawing hearts
Con, knuckle formed.
on the chart.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 2, 1, 0.
Which one? Wow, that one. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. See, it's a heart. It's a little broken like mine. Let's go up to the surface. I want to smack this flipping
Con,
helicopter that started right overhead.
4 ready.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Are they depth charging us? Come on, bro.
Passing 800
That's not fair.
feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 400 feet.
Move this bitch out.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet.
It's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Rifle runner.
Con, knuckle form.
Rifle runner. Jesus Christ,
Passing
gonna be close.
200 feet.
Shift your rudder because we fucked up. They went the other way.
Con,
Look at what they
knuckle
did.
formed.
Oh my God.
Passing 400 feet.
Shift the rudder again.
Passing 500 feet. Passing.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Yeah.
Passing
Listen,
700 feet.
I didn't like cavitation anyway. Takes
Passing
life off the
800
screw.
feet.
Raises my blood pressure. It's not healthy. I'm just saying. It's not a healthy lifestyle. Stop following me, you creepo. I have a fleet to see.
Come left to 078, helm I.
Keep reloading. We are going to need more weapons.
Come right to 122, helm I.
Stupid helicopter starting right overhead, dropping depth charges on us and 2 more torpedoes.
Con, helm.
I will
steady
write a
course.
strongly worded letter to the devs of this video game. I think they're onto my plans. They're like, he likes to start at periscope depth and shoot missiles. What if we put a helicopter right over his little periscope? Maybe that'll be funny. Maybe he will enjoy that. We can watch that on a Friday.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
They're sitting over there in their little Liechtenstein dev studio, laughing their asses off, speaking some weird language right now. Yeah, I get it. That's fine. Make fun of the American. That's a torpedo. What's he doing? What's this torpedo doing? Oh no. Everybody's got jokes, including computer devs.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet.
I'm going up to see what the torpedo's doing.
Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar, we are
No,
cavitating.
we're not. No, we're
Make
not.
turns for. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
That's better.
Passing 200 feet.
That's better.
Passing 100 feet.
All right, dive. Make your depth
Make
4 or 5 feet.
4, 5 feet. Dive by.
Oh shit.
Make turns for. Make turns for 1 0. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Why are we cavitating?
Make turns
shit,
for
okay.
5 knots. Maneuver
got a
con
little
sonar,
antsy with
no
the
longer
throttle.
cavitating.
Upscope. Raise the ESM mast.
Raise everything.
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet. Dive by.
Who's Master 9?
Con maneuvering, making
Stop
turns
having me
for
shoot him.
5 knots.
Shoot 2-1.
I need a range.
Con sonar, master 8 is
15,000
classified
yards.
as merchant.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
March to deep.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire. Con, fire control. We've lost the wire. Passing 100 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet.
That Krevac did not give a damn.
Passing 400 feet.
That's who shot that weapon. He shot it right at his teammate. He was like, listen,
Passing 500
comrade, it'll
feet.
probably hit an American before it hits you. It's going to be
Con
fine.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet.
Yep. Okay. I need a new bearing on that Submarine.
Make turns for. Make turns for.
We're going to slow down. We're going to update the sonar display. Make sure that we have the right solutions.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
I need to follow these shots, but I can't follow them too close because they will hit us. I set one to shallow. I don't remember if I set the first shot to shallow. And if it's not set to shallow, it'll come down and get us. So we got to be careful of our own weapon right here. This one should never even look down, but this one will, might, if I didn't tell it not to. And what I'm doing is, I want to make sure I drive the Submarine towards my weapons. If the Submarine turned to the south because I turned to the south, I need to go back to the
Con
north.
sonar regained contact on. Master, bore, bearing, 0, 5, bore.
Yeah, I need a regain of Master 9 is what I
Con
need.
sonar regained contact on.
Yeah, he
Master
definitely turned to the south.
9.
Okay, shoot. Left full rudder?
Make turns for. 2, 0. Make turns for.
By chasing me, he's doing a successful torpedo
Maneuvering
evasion. Can't have that.
Con sonar lost contact.
I'm going to run
Master
back behind
9,
my weapons,
last
trying to draw him
bearing,
closer
0,
to the
6,
torpedoes.
9, contact faded. Con sonar lost contact. Master, bore, last bearing, 0, 5, 3, contact faded. Come left 2, 3, 4, 2, helm aye.
This is how I relax.
Con, helm, steady course.
This is my chill time. Oh shit, who's that? The cannon's still alive. Now, which one of you was supposed to shoot that guy? Oh Jesus. Okay, so cannon might be a problem. Let's prep some tubes for him. That's range gating. About to get Submarine's about to die.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 0, 8, 1.
He never even saw it coming. He was pointing his bow at us the whole time, full speed, had no passive sonar. The torpedo alert would have never even heard the torpedo.
Come right 2, 0, 7, 3.
Now,
helm
those
aye.
guys are hauling ass at 30 knots away from us. We have to sink at least 2 of them. I've got 1 missile, which means my torpedo has got to hit before it runs out of fuel. This guy's over here doing tricks. Showing off. Stop showing off. Nobody's impressed.
Con,
You're sunk.
helm, steady course.
I'm letting the cannon come close so I can shoot him in the face. Which is, I know, it's not very fair, but... That's a torpedo. Son of a bitch. I'll stop.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
See that torpedo right there?
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Okay,
Make
we're gonna...
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, let's go ahead and just put a weapon on
Con,
him.
maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Fudginator. Oh no.
Con sonar regained
We
contact.
gotta get away from that. That weapon has no
Make
control.
turns for 3
Son
knots.
of a gun.
Maneuvering aye.
This might be bad. Are you kidding me? Why? Of all the times to lose the wire, why did that just happen?
Con
got our-
sonar
we're
lost
running from our own
contact.
weapon right now.
Master 8. Last bearing 0 4 7. Contact faded.
Are you kidding me?
Con sonar lost contact. Master
This weapon
5.
might turn around and
Last
get us.
bearing 0 0 6. Contact faded.
Wow. That's a kick in the balls.
Come right to 193. Helm aye.
We did have a
Con,
5-degree
helm,
rudder on
steady
whenever I
course.
shot it. I took this I took a gamble that it wouldn't break the wire. It shouldn't have, but sometimes it does. It's very rare. And of course it happened this time. Son of a bitch, here it comes. Okay. It hasn't seen the cannon yet, which means it's going in the direction I shot it. If it sees the target while it's deep, it will do a circle to get to the right depth. But as it does that circle, if it sees another target, it goes after
Con
it.
sonar noisemaker.
The only
bearing
other target
0
in this
0
ocean
2.
is me. So we managed to not shoot ourselves, yay.
Con, knuckle formed.
So he's running from our torpedo right now.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots. Come right to 0 5 0. Helm aye.
I need to start closing in on those amphib ships. They're getting way too far away.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 0 0 1. Con helm steady course.
Ooh, for just a moment, we got detected by something. What the hell was that? Oh, why is he sinking? Okay, we got another one. I don't know who sank him. Like, I literally don't know who that is. I hope it's a warship. It kind of looks like one.
Come right to.
It's not any of our targets.
6 9. Helm aye. Con sonar noisemaker. Con helm steady course.
Okay, now that was one of our targets. That's who we shot the second torpedo at. I'm surprised it reached him. That was a long shot.
Come left to 0 5 6. Helm aye.
Cannon's over there putting on a show, dodging our torpedo. I wonder if we can watch any
Con
of this.
helm steady course.
This is our weapon here. As long as it doesn't come back at me, I'm okay with this.
Come right to 0 6 0. Helm aye.
Oh, he's right there.
Con helm steady course.
Okay. We're going to let those two dance with each other while we close the target. I'm kind of impressed. He's held that for a while. I mean, if you can hold plank for that long, golf clap, golf clap. Yeah, somebody shot another
Con
torpedo
sonar
that I never even
noisemaker
heard.
bearing 3 0 9.
All right, Cannon finally ran out of dance moves. He was tearing up the dance floor. I gotta give him that. This guy here, we did not shoot. This was friendly fire. Looks like a cannon. It's not on our map because we never had him on sonar. It's definitely a warship. That's the amphib ship full of Marines that we did sink. That's not a good time for them. Let me tell you what. That's, you know. human tragedy right there. All right, so we got one missile and a lot of ambition.
Come right to 060. Helm
We got to
high.
sink at least one more to get credit for the mission. 2 more to be sure. I don't know if we're going to get all 4, but we're going to try. I think we got all the escorts, I think. With a little help from our friends. Shooting themselves in the foot. Once we get to this position, we're going to go shallow and see where everyone's at. There's still helicopters up there. We can't be screwing around too much. But how far away is he? 8,000 yards. So it's going to take us probably 5 minutes to get there. It's literally 6. It's like 9 minutes. We'll say 9 minutes of real time to get there. So I'll compress time a little bit. I'll take a chance that we don't get torpedoed here. And we're in time compression. And the goal is to get to this guy's point. Not his point, but his longitudinal line. And then we're going to reassess. I don't want this fleet to get away. This is really important. How many torpedoes do we have left? We're down to 10. I'm about to use 2. So what I don't want to have happen is we get the final mission, which will have a lot of submarines, and we only have like 8 torpedoes. We won't have enough weapons for all the subs. All right, I hear something. There's a ship really close. He's real close. It might be this
Passing
alligator.
900 feet. Passing 800.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I think we're gonna have a ship right in front of us.
Passing 600 feet.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
All right,
Con
dive.
sonar,
Make it at 4 or 5 feet.
4, 5 feet. Dive
Yeah,
high.
look at him. He's right there. Sonar finally hears him. Let's get some
Con
torpedoes
sonar
ready.
regained contact on. Con maneuvering. Making turns for
So I want to torpedo this alligator and that alligator if he's within range.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
It's all right.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Once we get on depth, I'm just going to radar him. I might shoot our last missile at this guy. Hey, it's raining. That's going to help us out a little bit. We're at 5 feet, coming to 4 or 5 feet.
Maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots. Con sonar regained contact on Master 6 bearing.
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet. Dive high.
Raise radar mask. Firing point procedures. Torpedo on Master 4. Oh wow.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Go sit here and watch the fun because I don't see any helicopters.
Master 8, last bearing 0, 2, 3, contact breaking up.
Alright, let's go ahead and shoot. I wanted to see where his evasion course was going to be. Now we know.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
We do have a decoy ready. I'll bring this up for you real quick. We have one decoy ready.
Lower the radar mast. Upscope.
Took some photos of these guys for the Intel boys. And mark them off the ship's list. That guy's already gone.
Downscope.
Okay, I'm going to start bringing on some ballast. Get a little bit away from the surface. I don't want to put any dive planes on because I don't want to risk breaking any wire.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
I'm going to have to control tube 1. I'm going to have to drive tube 1 into him.
Passing 100 feet.
Ugh. Yeah. Right there. What I'm trying to do is buy a little bit of time. If that helicopter comes back and surprises us, I'll have a little bit of time to evade. Just because we don't hear him doesn't mean he's not there.
Con, passing 200 feet.
So there's the target. That's target number 2 over there.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 4. Last bearing 061. Contact breaking up.
Okay, so now you can see where I put his enable point past this alligator, so there's no chance that he goes off to the right and hits this one twice. So this is a good enable point for him. Let's go ahead and reload tube 2 while we're waiting. We're still sinking out really slow, by the way. We're down to almost
Passing
500 feet.
500 feet.
Well, we'll go ahead and leave it right here. So we did end up getting all of them. How many weapons do we have left? This is huge. So we have 8 torpedoes left. I need to decide if that's going to be enough for the final mission. The final mission will have a Typhoon, which will take 2 weapons, or an Oscar, 2 weapons. It has a Yasin, it has an Akula, and maybe an Victor. So that's going to be 3 submarines plus the 4th. Who's going to take 2? So 5 weapons minimum. That's going to give me 3 weapons and a decoy. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. The only thing we got to do is sink the Typhoon and survive. The survival part's the hard part. Sinking the Typhoon's not hard. Not dying in that mission is the hard part. Yeah. Typhoon, yeah, it's a Type 7,
Con,
yeah.
torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Con,
Typhoon-
fire control, weapon
Typhoon's
acquired.
the last mission. It's, you know, you destroy, you get them to the peace table, which we've already seen that message pop up. Then you win a couple victories. This will be a huge victory for us. This might push us to the end game, possibly.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 6. Last bearing 052.
There's the supply ship for
Contact
everybody.
breaking up.
Right. That is huge, as they say. Big victory. My God, look at that. That's a lot of tonnage, boys. That is a lot. Norway's been repelled. Stand by for orders. Okay, and what do we get? Battle for Norway's complete. Okay, they want us to return to Holy Lock and get resupply. I'm kind of glad for this. We may still get the final mission. I don't know. But I do want a fresh set of weapons in the torpedo room. I definitely want that. One thing that I don't like is I don't think this game gives you enough time to reload. Like, you'll see, we won't be done reloading when we get another mission. We're over 560,000 tons total for the whole campaign. Oh my god, it is. Okay, Soviet ballistic missile submarines have sorted to their firing positions in the Barents. You must infiltrate their bastion, find them and sink them. If we left right now, we may not have time to get there. But since we're here, I'm going to get a couple torpedoes. I may not fill the room. 4 Mosses is plenty. 13 Mark 48s is plenty. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to fill the room up. We cannot lose this mission. This is definitely it's... Oh boy. Shit. This is why I brought some extra. Ugh. We got to get up to the Barents, and then we got to find him. There's somewhere up north here. Ugh. Somewhere up here. We're looking for him. All right, we found somebody. Unfortunately, we were doing 20 knots when we found him. We don't want them to be at 20,000 yards. This is going to be a torpedo fight. This is going to be a knife fight. It's going to be bad. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. 20,000 yards. This is going to be a difficult mission, so I'm going to take my time. I've got plenty of torpedoes. I don't even have to worry about that. Okay. They're bearing 250. We have no layer.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh my god.
Con sonar, new contact.
Passing 600 feet.
It's about to get crazy. I hope to God they don't detect us. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Yeah, let's do it. Damn it. Who is this guy and how far away is he? He's a Pody.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as come left to 119.
Pody doesn't see anything. That's why I didn't shoot. I didn't know how.
Turns for. Make turns for 5.
I just need to know how far away he is.
Maneuvering eye.
Like, this is super duper important. His detection range is like 3,000 yards on good days. Is it a good day?
Making turns for.
That's a real good day. Oh my god. Okay. Sonars have an advantage today, so we can probably see 4,000 yards. I need his range. It's also possible that this is not the final mission. I just heard an ejection pump.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 210. Designated Sierra 2.
This is Submarine and he might have just shot. Come on, bro. Sonar is slipping today. How the hell did I hear that and they didn't? Well, I mean... Oh, it's another Pody.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Really good chance this is not the final mission.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 10
Total water
knots.
depth is 645 feet. That's important. We don't have towed array out. Dive, make your depth 400 feet.
Make depth 400 feet. Dive I.
I'm trying to open range to the poties right now. That's what's going on. Okay. Whew. Yeah, just catching up there. Yeah, 2 poties is weird, right? Especially out here. Like, we're nowhere near the coastline. Very odd. How many missiles did I bring?
Con sonar, Sierra
3.
1 is classified as escort.
Oh, it's a Grisha. Okay. That's a little more capable. $9,000 yards. Yeah, we're fine.
Con
I
sonar, lost
can actually shoot these guys
contact.
with a TASM.
Sierra.
Con, dive at 400 feet. Dive I.
I might do that. I brought 2 extra TASMs for situations like this, and here we are. Situation like this. I just got to get outside the minimum range. The minimum range of the TASM is like 10,000 yards. It's pretty ridiculous. But he doesn't have us, which is pretty cool. After we sink these 2, we'll hang around and make sure there isn't any other submarines. Because there might be other submarines here we don't know about. Alright, he's in our baffles, so let's go ahead and...
Come right to 180. Helm
So we're going to
aye.
head south for a little bit and just watch him. Once he's outside 10, we can shoot him. This other guy here might be a
sonar
problem.
regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 303.
The problem with the Pody and the torpedo is that the Pody in this game is so nimble and so shallow draft, it can do circles inside our torpedo's turning circle. So it can outmaneuver our torpedoes, basically. So you got to shoot him with a missile if you want to be
Con,
sure.
helm, steady course.
And he's inside our minimum distance. Grisha's not. I can get Grisha with a TASM. I might have to shoot a harpoon at the Pody, which is more than enough. Pody is, it's like a tugboat with a depth charge on it. Yeah. It's like whenever the captains mess up and they get demoted, they get sent to the Pody. Okay. So we'll stay on this course for just a little bit, and then we're going to come shallow and shoot both with missiles. Let's go ahead and get the missiles loaded, I guess. Let's put a TASM in tube 2 and a harpoon in tube 4. I did that backwards, but that's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. I should revisit the classification. I could. I already know what I'm going to do, though, so. I already have a plan, sir. Yeah, once they get loaded, we're going to be fine. I'm kind of surprised I don't see any other active, so that's really telling me that this is literally a mission with 2 contacts. Out here by themselves, looking for subs.
Make turns for 5 knots.
All right, we're going to come up to periscope depth in preparations for a missile attack on Sierra 1, Sierra 2. That's the plan. Hey, we have Ellery on. How's it going?
Sonar new contact
Tommy
bearing
Two Toes
2,
here says, do you ever get
5,
tempted
7,
to make
designated
bubble
Sierra.
noises when I'm underwater?
Con, maneuvering, making turns for
Oh, no.
5 knots.
Shoot. All right, so we might be... let's see if this is the sub. CR3 is another Pody.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort. Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort. Con sonar,
no.
Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
You guys are right.
Con sonar, Sierra
might be
2
really
is
bad.
classified as escort.
Okay, so I'm gonna put all 3 missiles.
Come left to 131.
As soon as we get all 3 missiles loaded, I want to shoot. How close is he? Alright. Whoever is the closest one gets the harpoon. So we got Tomahawk,
Con,
harpoon.
torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Crap. We're just waiting on this one. We're just waiting on tube 1 right now. Oof. He might be tracking us. He's coming in on us. This guy right here? Yeah. Oh, reload faster, boys. Alright, raise radar mast.
Raise the radar mast.
Report procedures radar. Report procedures missile on radar bearings.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Shoot con sonar, Master 2 is classified as escort.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Alright. What the hell's that? Torpedo evasion?
Make turns for con sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 304. Contact breaking.
Con, radar mast has been damaged.
Fuck.
Con, radar mast has been damaged.
Oh, oh boy.
Con, radar mast has been damaged.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Somebody forgot to lower the radar mast.
Make turns for
Con, radar mast has been damaged.
Oh, thank God that happened.
Passing 100 feet. Damage control parties. Get to the torpedo room.
All right, we're going to try and repair the radar mast here. I don't know if
Con,
it's gonna,
torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
don't know if it's going to make me reload it or not, or surface or not. I'm going to come to periscope depth and try and fix it from the control room. Shit. All right, we got to surface. I'm going to send the boys into the sail to fix the radar mast.
Con, radar mast has been damaged.
All right, we got 5 minutes on the surface. Swim call. So there's little access plates that are along both sides. You can take them off and get inside and fix all the crap that's broken. What we would be doing is just sawing the motherfucker off with a hacksaw. Probably a circular saw, I'll be honest with you. Also, this thing would be bent over at a 90-degree angle. It'd be flapping around back here. So So if a helicopter comes along, this is going to be real awkward. This is the repair menu. Radar mast is damaged. It's about to be done.
On. The radar mast has been repaired. Lower the radar mast.
Yay! Whew. Well, we dodged a bullet on that one. That was dumb. Made a mistake. Yeah, and there was no submarines apparently. Okay, let's go find them. Like, are they way the hell up here at the top of the map? I don't know. Maybe they're over here? Oh crap, here comes an airplane. Crap, we ran into somebody. Alright, let's bring up our reloads again. We have no more missiles. We're done with that. So let's bring whoever this is into 15,000 yards. Yeah, 15. Bearing 300, we'll say. We're heading 260 west-ish. Surface duck. Good, good. Oh, 20 knots is not good. Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
Cons.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
That surface duck might have saved our bacon. Alright, total water depth is 500 feet. It's even shallower. I'm going to try and get 100 feet above the bottom so our tow array is deployed.
Passing 400 feet.
Okay, let's just stay right here at 400 feet. And we should get some contacts. Let's bring up our sonar display. We see ambient noise is 9.6. That's really strong. There is no surface duct, so I don't know what the briefing was talking about. It's also so shallow that it kind of acts like a surface duct, but the bottom is the layer. So now we're just looking for contacts. Somebody should be within 15,000 yards. So the best search depth here is going to be the halfway point, so 250 feet, 260 about. Let's go ahead and get up to that. So I just pumped off a little bit of ballast. We're going to start coming up. Don't have to move any planes, don't have to change any speed. We're literally lighter than we were just a few seconds ago. So the whole submarine's going to come up. Trying to get to 260 feet's our goal. Yeah, the sail is free flood. It sure is, Jay. I cut the radar mast off, that's why we're lighter, yeah. We're also lighter one radar mast, yeah. I should, like, not use the radar for the rest of this until we go back to Scotland, because we don't have a radar. Let's keep that in mind. Let's role play that. That's a good call. No more radar for us. Not that that's a big hint. Son of a bitch. How do they hear me? How is this possible?
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
Oh my God.
266.
Look, just shoot it, man.
1.
Shoot 2-1.
Yeah, both of these guys.
Shoot 2-2.
Torpedo evasion. Right full rudder.
Make
Cut the wires post launch tubes 1
con
and 3.
sonar. We are cavitating.
I don't know how we got detected, boys, but we did. That's wild. This is not good. We are going to run for our lives now.
Make con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that's our decoy.
Make con sonar. We are cavitating.
Oh no, turn behind it. Oh, don't hit it. Don't hit the D. Okay, I had to raise the nose a little bit.
300 feet.
Just so we didn't hear it. Oh my God, keep the rudder on, please. There we
Con,
go.
fire control, we've lost the wire.
Yay! Oh my gosh, we almost hit our own decoy.
Come right to.
I am going to run back which way we came.
Helm aye.
Passing 300 feet.
Fudge. Oh, fudge. Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
That's really close. That torpedo there is really close. Oh my god, there's another one. Reload the decoy?
Con sonar, noisemaker, make turns.
Stop the shaft.
Make turns for 0
Flying
knots.
point procedures
Con sonar,
on.
no longer cavitating.
Right here, right here.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Make turns for 1-5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 1-5 knots. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making turns for.
There's a lot of submarines
0
here. This is
knots.
nuts. What the hell?
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Holy smokes, this is a lot.
Make turns for 1-5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 1-5 knots.
Jesus Christ. This guy might be close.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Con sonar.
I was hoping to get a bearing on him, but no.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Make turns for
No!
2
Oh, shit.
knots.
Torpedo evasion,
Make
go, go,
turns
go.
for 3
Oh, we
knots.
lost that wire
Con
while the
sonar,
torpedo was in a
we
turn.
are cavitating. Come left to 102. Helm aye.
Man, if I get shot by that weapon, that's my fault.
Con helm, steady course.
That might be the way this ends.
Come left to 096. Helm aye.
I was making a course adjustment on the damn torpedo.
Con helm, steady course.
When we lost the wire, I don't know what it hit. It wasn't the target.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
There's a lot of torpedoes out there. I want to let the situation kind of settle down a little bit. We almost shot ourselves, which is nuts, but that almost happened. Okay, I'll stop.
Make turns for con sonar, no longer cavitating.
I'm gonna put 2 more weapons out. Oh shit, no I'm not. Oh fudge. The full rudder.
Con sonar, we are
Full
cavitating.
rudder.
Come left to 3, 2, 4. Helm I.
270, who's that? Okay, that's him.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Range gating.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 229.
I'll stop.
Make turns for 0. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
0. Mark, shoot.
Shoot 2-3. Aye,
Oh.
sir.
It went out the wrong side, for the love of God.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Thank God it didn't get destroyed. Shit. Might be too late.
Passing 300 feet.
Shit. The full rudder. Shift that thing.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Passing 300 feet.
Shift the rudder again.
Con, knuckle formed. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
No, 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 no. Oh boy.
Make turns for 2,
Would you please go
0
out?
knots. Maneuvering
Right full
aye.
rudder. Speed, speed, speed.
Make turns for 3,
Speed, speed,
3
speed. We
knots.
need that speed
Maneuvering
right
aye.
now.
Come left to 157. Helm I. Come right to 142. Helm I. Con helm. Steady course. Come left to 078. Helm I.
Yes.
Con, torpedo
Who the
room,
hell's on
tube
me?
3 ready.
That's a new weapon. Shit.
Con, knuckle formed.
That's an airdrop. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Whew. Okay.
Come right to 156. Helm I. Con maneuvering. Making.
Let's keep on swimming.
Make con sonar. No longer cavitating.
All right, we're gonna reassess. We have 3 weapons in a dream. I'm gonna kill CR2. Oh shit, that's a good shot. That's our torpedo. That's what I did to it. You see how it's doing a circle? Oh fuck. Oh fudge. That's not
Make
good.
turns for 3. Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Oh Jesus.
Passing 200 feet.
I'll stop.
Make turns for con sonar. No longer cavitating. Make turns for.
Yep.
Make turns for 2. Con sonar. We are cavitating. Make turns for con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Passing 300 feet.
Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Make turns for con
Set fire
sonar.
on this
We are
bitch.
cavitating.
Yep. It's time to go.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 044.
Shit. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. Shift the rudder.
Passing 300 feet.
Shift it.
Passing 200 feet.
Shit.
Make ship for ultra quiet.
No. A little late for
Make
that.
turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, torpedo room.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3.
Passing 100 feet.
My buddy.
Passing
My
200
buddy.
feet.
Wherever he goes, I go, my buddy.
Passing 300 feet.
Well, that was fun.
Come right to 303. Helm aye. Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 179.
179, that's new. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, we're dead.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yeah. Oh, it's been good. It's been a good one. How far away was that? I'm surprised you saw us. Huh.
Con, knuckle formed.
Come right to 272. Helm aye.
Con, knuckle formed.
Come right to 274. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 300 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Make turns. Con, sonar. No longer cavitating. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Oh, fuck. Where you going, buddy?
Make turns for.
Well, didn't
Make
expect that.
turns for 3. Con, sonar. We are cavitating.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
We didn't stop fighting.
Con, sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 193. Contact faded.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Yeah.
Come left to 274. Helm aye.
Oh, fuck. Ah, that scared the hell out of me.
Con, helm, steady course.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Oh, fudge. Ugh.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yep. Knuckle in my pants.
Passing 100 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 100 feet.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con, torpedo room.
Passing 300 feet.
Shift the rudder. Shit. Shift it.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet. Passing 100 feet. Passing 200 feet.
Let's get there. We're almost there. Very close, very close, very close.
Come left to 262, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Passing 300 feet.
Alright,
Passing 400
do it
feet.
again.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 100 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Come right to 264, helm
Oh shit!
aye.
Hey, we shot the kilo! Haha, take that, motherfucker!
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, knuckle formed.
Make turns. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
I just had to drag the torpedo into him.
Con sonar, switching to active
All
search.
part of the plan, boys! All part of the plan!
Con sonar, regain. Make turns for 0. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con,
Okay.
maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
We're going to kind of take a second here to reset, let these torpedoes get out. We're not going to try and steer them again, so that doesn't happen to us. We're actually going to take some time and get some sonar ranges for a change. So we got CR3 here. Let's go ahead and get a classification on him.
Con sonar new contact bearing 207 designated Sierra 5.
Sonar buoy. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, let's go back to classifying contacts. This guy's loud. Cresta.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Who the hell's CR5? Uh-oh, that's a new one.
Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I need a really good range on CR5. Let's take tube 1 and activate him. Shit. Seriously? Just want to make sure he's not right there, you know.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing
Yeah, there he is.
200.
Gotcha.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Keep this wire.
Con,
getting
fire
shot
control,
at.
weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. 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 Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 199.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
This guy's close and we have no idea where he's at.
Con, fire control,
There he
weapon
is.
acquired.
Got him.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 195.
Alright, Tango is Tang done. We'll shoot again on the CR3 bearing.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Reload tube 1 with a torpedo. CR2 might be the Typhoon submarine. We have 7 weapons remaining. I think the Cresta 2's coming in on us, trying to do a RBU attack. I have no more decoys. CR2 is probably the high value target. And he's headed north very slowly. I'm really tempted to enable this weapon early. Who is that? Toto says, win or lose, you deserve a tip for that miraculous dodging. Well done. I was freaking out. Thank you. Yeah, it was a little self-inflicted, to be honest with you, but that's not new. I've dodged my own weapon before. Appreciate that. I don't have the range to the Cresta, and it's really bugging me. I need to enable Tube 2, like right now. I really do. Trying to be patient with it. Trying to be patient. I can't believe Sonar can't get a range on this. This guy's active and we have him passive broadband. And we just can't get a range on the Sierra, on Cresta 2. I could go active, but then I think that would draw the helicopters onto us, I think. All right, there's no more countermeasures. Let's go ahead and enable Tube 2. Let's have him go shallow. This is Tube 2 right here. I'm steering him above this wrecked Tango. There's a surface ship somewhere in front of him. Let's check on Tube 3 real quick. This guy's looking for the Typhoon. We won't visually see the Typhoon, but he's somewhere in front of this weapon. I'm gonna follow this weapon as soon as we sink the Cresta. Just waiting on the Cresta to die. Sierra 2 is our target, though. Our mission. Okay. Now this Cresta should be maneuvering away from our weapons shortly. That will give us a clue as to where he's at, because we'll start seeing him change bearing left or right.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
That's the Typhoon. Oh my god, we got very lucky. If I can wound the Typhoon and keep him from launching his ballistic missiles or evading at like a high speed frames like 20 knots.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh my god, we might actually see the Typhoon before we kill it? Is that possible? This guy's very close to Typhoon. Holy smokes. There he is, folks! Boom. Shakalaka. He's not preparing to launch because he's decapitated. Typhoon can launch from the surface and submerged.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 233.
Do I have the wire on this? I do.
Con, fire control.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 234. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 235.
Got him. No, we don't. Shit. Ugh. It's a big girl. Holy smokes, that's a big girl.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, he's not dead yet, but he's going to think about his choices for a minute, okay? I'll come back to you in a second, sir. I'm not done with you yet.
Sierra 2, last bearing 2.
All right, Cresta's running.
5. Contact faded.
Like a bitch. Okay. I was like, if that's on me, I'm in trouble.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
That's the kill shot for the Typhoon. All right, there's the Cresta. She's a big girl, but one ad cap should do it.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 196.
Which way is he going to turn?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
All right, he's turning to the right, looks like.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 197.
He's back to the left. He's all over the place, folks. We're very lucky that we're not being depth charged right now by the airplanes. They might be out of weapons. There's a limited number of weapons on both the helicopters and the airplanes, and that might be saving us right now. Come on. How do you not see this guy?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Like he's literally right there, you know. Torpedo's being stupid.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 195.
Alright, crest is gone. Let's go back to us, make sure we're not dead. We're not dead, hallelujah. So we're surrounded by things that make noise, like this sunk Utiloi, that sunk Kilo back there. There's a Tango over here, he's all making noise. And we're in this triangle of broadband noise, and that's helping us stay hidden. Now, I'm about to freak the Typhoon out. He might counterfire on us, but that's okay. If we get this weapon to lock, it's game over. So, let's do that. I could fill this entire area with weapons and just let him search. I'm tempted to, but we'll see how this one weapon does first. This Typhoon also might be bottomed out. If he has flooding that's not controllable, he might be sitting on the bottom. That'd be best for us. Because then he's not moving. Just sitting there. I do have tubes 3 and 4 loaded, ready to go. We don't need to get any closer to the Typhoon, which is why I'm not going fast. We're at 5 knots here. We're right next to this very large noise-making source. This is probably masking us a little bit. So, and if we get shot, I can drag a torpedo into that if I need to. I need the Typhoon to go active again, if you would.
Con, torpedo room,
You wouldn't mind
2-2
being
ready.
cooperative, sir.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
Is that the one behind us? He's in our baffles. Whew. Alright, we need to get an updated bearing, so I'm probably going to have to go active here.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Okay. Well, that's not working.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
We know he's injured, so he's probably not going fast. Just let this torpedo search a little bit. This is his last known position. He's not there anymore, but he is somewhere around here. So we won't see him, but this is where I'm steering the weapon. I'm looking kind of over here, straight ahead, and a little bit to the left. Oh shit. Accidentally hit the button.
Con, fire control,
Got
weapon
him.
acquired.
He's on the bottom, it sounds like. Yep. He flooded out. We might have to shoot him again. Yeah. Oh, is he driving along the bottom? He's doing a Jingles. Listen, you're no mighty Jingles, sir. No, that's not going to work for you. I do appreciate the reference and the effort, though. He's still going, boys. He's still going. They build him strong in
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
What's the name of that shipyard? Shoot. Sevmash. They build him strong at Sevmash. Not very bright, but he's like, we're made of stellinium. We can run into the earth and it's fine. Give her a third. I know, I'll shoot her again. I'm not scared. It should have updated the position on the map. I don't think it did. But at least now we have an idea. It's not going anywhere fast. Not going anywhere fast. We can actually
torpedo room, tube 1
ready. Bit of time here. Oh, that's a new sonar buoy. Oh boy, hold on a second. Let's make sure this is a good shot. That is a good shot. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit closer to this wreck here. Yeah, oh shit. 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Yeah. Maneuvering aye.
Oh.
Con maneuvering. Making
that was a
turns
flyby.
for 10 knots. Make turns for 5
I'm trying to use this wreck to mask my noise. That's my thinking here. Kind of surprised we didn't lose the wire there.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Hey, thanks, Battleship Hal. Yeah, it was Sevmash. That's what I was thinking of. Now, the Typhoon is a double-hulled submarine, and it's also very large. Well, it's almost got like 3 hulls, because it's got 2 completely independent cylindrical pressure hulls, connected by a couple of individual pressure hulls. And then around that is 2 hulls. So it's a lot of hulls going on. Imagine 2 submarines like this, side by side, and they don't touch. But in between the 2 submarines that we're looking down on is 20 ballistic missile tubes in pairs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way down to 20. So it's like 2 submarines carrying a barge of missiles in the middle. That's what the Typhoon design is like. And then bridging those 2 submarines, forward and aft, are 2 completely independent pressure hulls. And then sitting on top of that sandwich of a mess is its own individual pressure hull that is also the control room. That is huge. It's a huge control room. Enormous. And part of that control room is the life-saving buoy that if they ever have a casualty and sink, everybody gets in that buoy and it separates like a little life pod and floats to the surface. It's got a radio in there. It's got a distress beacon. Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and just leave it right here. Let's go and enable this weapon. And I'm going to let it do its little snake search so I don't have to manually steer it around. This will allow me to pay attention to what we're doing. We want to survive, which is why I'm really close to this dude. That airplane will come back, and he probably has weapons this time. So, I apologize if that wreck's really noisy. I'm hoping he drops another sonar buoy like this one somewhere along this torpedo path. That's what I'm really hoping for. Yeah, Jack Tank, yeah, that's a lot of durability. It has a lot of hit points. A lot of that submarine can flood and it still float. It has what's called reserve buoyancy, which is a huge thing in naval architecture. Typhoon has a ton of reserve buoyancy, a lot. Especially if they, after they shoot their missiles, if they drain those tubes, and I don't know if they can on the Typhoon, but if they can, good luck submerging it. And I've watched the Typhoon submerge in real life a couple times. That thing, it takes like 20 minutes to submerge under normal peacetime conditions.
Con, fire control, weapon
It
acquired.
takes a long time to submerge that thing. It's not like the movie where it just goes down. Oh, no, no, no. They start venting air and then they go get lunch. He's not even shooting countermeasures, which is weird, but this whole situation's kind of weird. Clearly, he should be sunk.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 2.
Yay,
3,
I think we finally
3,
sank it.
contact breaking up.
Yes. All right, boys, I think we did it. So, yeah, this whole side is completely independent of this side. And in the middle, these are the torpedo or the missile tubes, big ass ballistic missile tubes. And underneath of it, if we can clip into it, oh, it's not modeled. Okay, but this is a submarine. Imagine this is a 688. This is a 688, and they're welded to a missile barge deck, whatever you want to call it, in the middle. This whole thing is its own enclosed compartment, and the port side and the starboard side come off and float to the surface. Each one can hold like over 100 men. This is a free flood area up here where you see the windows. Because it's so cold up there in the wintertime, they'll stand watch as they're going out to sea and coming back in to port, and they're on the surface. The watchstanders don't stand up here at the top, it's too cold. So they stand down here with the windows and just look out. That's a sonar receiver on the back. These are ice breakers. Those are water inlets there, it looks like, but these little horns on the back, I always thought were jet or water inlets, which it does have, but the big ones break ice up that might come up over the top. Like ice can come along the side, and then as this deck, as you see it comes down on this part, ice could flow around if it's on the surface. Imagine it's on the surface. So this is all where the white line is where the water is. So ice can flow up here, and then where's it gonna go? Well, it's gonna flow right back down this turtle back and hit the screw and damage it. These two horns keep that from happening. This is the deck. This part in the middle, right here where my cursor is, does not move. This part here does, as this part does. These are towed array tubes. There's the rudder. What the hell's that? Is that the anchor? I don't even know what that is. What the hell's that? That's the caterpillar drive. I'm just joking. Somebody's gonna take that seriously and be like, is that a caterpillar drive? Whatever. I have no idea what that is. Torpedo tubes up here on the front. This is how they load the torpedo room, by the way. This hatch opens up and it goes down in there. So bridging the two bows of the two submarines that are in there, two pressure holes that are in there, is a torpedo room. It's only this upper deck. This bottom part is a sonar cylinder. That's a sonar flank array. That's a sonar flank array. These little circles, these are little like hydrophones for monitoring stuff. This is this outer shell where you see all these holes. These are free flood areas because there's water in between this outer shell that you see and the inner parts that I'm telling you about. Obviously, this part up here is not a double hull. This part down here is a double hull. The whole submarine is considered a double hull, though. That's really it. Bow planes. That's a distress beacon right there. Obviously, radar mast and antennas are all up here. Snorkel induction, where they suck air in. even if they're not running the diesel, they can still suck air in and ventilate the inside of the submarine if they want to. That's right there. And I already told you that's the bridge. That's pretty much, that's your tour of the Typhoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. Let's get out of here. We just won the game, folks. We just won the game. Excellent job winning the game. Proceed to Periscope Depth for further orders. Oh, what's this? Minneapolis. Oh, no. Red Rebel. Tens of thousands of protesters, mostly in Caracas, Latvia, and Estonia, places no American has any right of knowing where those are, has spilled into the streets of demanding democratic elections, ending ongoing conflict with the West. Reports are still sketchy, but witnesses claim several crackdowns by local authorities have done nothing but incite further protests. Good job. Good job, protesters. Take your country back. Okay, war gets civil. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. The war in the West has come to an abrupt halt as the Soviet Union fractures into civil war. Boom. End of campaign, folks. We did the USS Atlanta. Commander Jive Turkey sank a total of 102 vessels. 636,000 tons. And we didn't get the next medal. I thought we would because we got a lot of tonnage today, but I think we failed so many missions on the process of the last month that we just didn't win enough without losing. Like we reset the campaign at least twice. One by not having enough weapons. We had to go back and reload, and we took too long to get to the mission. The second one, I think that happened twice. I think one of them was we never found the target. We had this mission to go to this area. I think it was like the Greenland Sea or something, wherever the hell that is. And, I'm an American. We know where that is now. That's right. We learned where Greenland is this week. I went up there. We never found the target. So that one was kind of weird. It didn't give us a marker on the map or anything. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's the campaign, folks. So the plan is from here on out, I'm going to install a mod called Playable Subs where they have the Jive Turkey class submarine. Yeah. I recommend you guys download the mod called Playable Subs. And so we're going to do the Chinese campaign with the disco sub, with the disco ball on the front. It should be a lot of fun. All right. That will be on Wednesday. All right. We will see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the super chats and all the donations and stuff you guys do, all the people that subscribed and everything. I do appreciate that. These are all the people that made the game. Thank you. I make fun of them as I play the game, but I love these guys. I've met a couple of them. I know FPS Chasley's like a real life sonarman. And so he's the voice of the sonarman in the game. Captain X, I don't know. He might be the guy that made the disco sub. I'm not sure. But I recognize Captain X. I've talked to him. And then these are all the books. I've got a couple of these books on the shelf over there. Yeah. Okay. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. It's been Cold Waters. Bye now.